Philippines Football League. Dito po tayo ngayon sa Rizal Memorial Stadium to celebrate another match. It's Montet, Manila FC versus Tuloy FC. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ivan Gayares, and we have a very special co-anchor today. We have Jed Jamante, former national team under-16 captain and the LSU team captain as well. So, Jed, what do you think about this match today?
Hi, Evan. Actually, I'm very excited now to be, for a change, be on this side of football, and it's really exciting to see Philippine football grow from ground zero. So we see a matchup here today with Montet and Tuloy FC. We see that from the previous game, although they suffered losses, right now they're seeing we will be seeing how they will bounce back from those. No? So it's really exciting.
Exactly, as we see two teams who were winless on opening day, but they come here to really show their wares. And let's quickly talk about Manila Montet. What do you think about their first day so far?
Well, for Manila Montet, no, I think they were trying to find their footing. Although the goalkeeper really held his self on the goal. No, they held the goal scoreless. No, in the first half. But actually, they also had their first historic goal during that game. So I think hopefully they will also find the back of the net today.
Manila Montet did lose 4-1 against Kickoff FC, but they did score a goal. It held them scoreless in the first half. And dito naman tayo sa Tuloy FC, they started off with a loss, a 2-3 defeat against Maharlika Manila. But a lot of positives coming up today.
Yeah, actually, what we've been hearing, they're a very strong team, a very disciplined yet young team, no? And I think that we will see more of that today. I think that the chemistry that they have, being a team together, for how many years, I think that will really show today. Let's see how they will play with the tactics and hopefully get their first win for this season.
A very good all-Filipino matchup coming up today, this afternoon in the second game here in the Philippines Football League this Sunday. A lot of games that happened so far, and just recently it was Manila Digger who just won over Maharlika Taguig FC. And talking about the teams that we have now, we're gonna turn you over pitch side to Nina Alvia to add some more information about the team. We'll go to you, Nina.
With both Tuloy and Manila Montet coming from a loss in the previous weekend, a slight shift in mindset can be expected. In their last game, Tuloy's John Lloyd Halike took control over their offense, though not enough to beat Maharlika. Their strength, as everyone knows, is their chemistry, and that is to be watched out for, especially by Manila Montet today. And Coach Dennis actually applauded the team camaraderie. In the previous game naman ng Manila Montet, they played a strong showing in the first half but struggled to keep up with the dominant opponent towards the end. Coach Dennis acknowledged that they may be the underdog, but it's to be seen as an advantage as they are hungrier to win to prove na nandito talaga sila para mag-compete. So now let's see who will dominate today's match, the homegrown boys of Tuloy or the new faces of Manila Montet. Back to you, Ivan and Jed.
Thank you so much, Nina. And we're just ready for our ceremonies here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium. Teams are about to step in. And we'll take a look at our starting lineups for the two teams. As you can see, the substitutes. Starting 11, Manila Montet. Pinheiro starting already at striker. He did start from the bench on that previous match. But we do have Deloso, Ambong, Gavino, the team captain, and the number 5. And Jones, the star of that team against Taguig FC. So the 4-3-3 formation, very ambitious, a lot of things that they want to do.
Yeah, I think they're going to try to hold the ball more in the middle, try to be very patient. And well, actually, when we interviewed Coach Dennis earlier today, he said that they will try to keep it together, try to to inspire the players to try to play their game, really show their potential, and hopefully with this formation, they'll be able to do just that.
And we'll try to look at the side naman dito sa Tuloy FC. A lot of very familiar names. You would know them. But John Lloyd Halike starting on that left-hand side. Harry Nunez on the middle. And the South brothers on the right side as well. Aaron De Gracia, the number 5, their center back at the moment. Very much more ambitious 3-4-3 formation. Something that you would never really see in the Philippine setting. But what do you think about this, Jed?
I think they're trying to be more offensive this time. In the last game, Nunez was holding the midfield pretty well. He was trying to connect the defense and the attack. We have Halike, who scored 2 goals in the last game. Will we see more goals today?
And in a few moments. We will see both teams marching on the pitch. It'll be Manila Montet FC versus Tuloy FC here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium. Our second match in this venue. Also, we have a match later on the other pitch naman with the debutants in Davao, Aguilas, UMAC. But today, we will talk about Manila Montet and Tuloy as we wait for teams coming onto the pitch.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let us welcome our teams of Team Manila Montet FC and Tuloy FC.
And we resume our match here on the Philippines Football League. This is our second match here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium. Manila Montet versus Tuloy FC. Manila Montet in sky blue. Ito namang Tuloy FC in full red. Get to see the contrast on both teams' colors. So we're waiting for the toss coin in the middle of the pitch. Our match officials, referee Crismel Cayabyab, assisted by Brian Buergo and Ryan Flores. Fourth official in John Mike Basina. So Manila Montet versus Tuloy FC. Tuloy FC has been the crowd favorites, favorite team in this matchup, Jed. And we do expect Manila Montet to try to really express themselves when they go up against this this squad with full of chemistry, and they have been working together in different teams, even in the ADT as well.
Yeah, I think for so we have Tuloy FC, who the team we know has been together for how many years. So basically, we have here for Manila Montet, as mentioned a while ago, here are the substitutes. Also for Tuloy FC. Hopefully these guys, when they come in, will try to change the momentum of the game. Try to be the spark, not to hopefully be the.
They'll try to connect everyone
exactly.
at that point. Guys like Renante Bangi staying on the bench at the moment. Pinheiro starting up top. He was the goal scorer in that match against Taguig FC. And they would be keen to really bounce back on this match. Both teams really, after that, their opening day defeats last week. Jones, the #1, really stood out for his club there. Did a lot of saves. Kept that 0-0 scoreline against Taguig. Well, ito naman, the guys in red. So you can see here, Harry Nunez, the Wizard.
The Wizard. Yeah, I think that's what we want to be seeing today. The midfield's really taking charge of the center of the field.
And just moments away from kickoff, John Lloyd Halige on the center of the pitch. Listed on the wing of that 3-4-3, but really is the target man. As we go on with kickoff, this is Manila Montet FC versus Tuloy FC here in their first meeting of the 2024 Philippines Football League. Manila Montet in sky blue. And red-orange naman itong Tuloy FC. We do expect a lot of possession dito para sa Tuloy FC. People even regard them as the Barcelona of the PFL. Ano sa tingin mo doon, Jed?
Well, yeah, right now they're trying to get their confidence, really just building up, trying to scope out those holes in Manila Montet's defense. Just being very, very patient right now.
Well, the discipline with this Manila Montet side, especially led by Coach Taketomo Suzuki. You see that Japanese influence when they play. They will try to break you down slowly and try to find the gaps in your formation. So take a look. Here comes Tuloy. This is Lupanco with a cross inside. Cleared away. Very dangerous there for Manila Montet. They need a little bit of organization as well. It's Villanueva in the middle. That was Pinheiro. Lost that ball from Lupanco. Try to restart here all the way back to Antilio in bright green for Tuloy FC. Bit more forgiving weather ngayon, Jed. Kanina sobrang init nung first match. I just imagined how these players really try to do this. But
During
now,
these times, though, you really have to be physically, mentally, prepared. Because when you're out there, sometimes the nerves can really affect your body as well. So sometimes you get cramps if you're not, mentally prepared for the game on hand.
as we see Montet trying to pressure itong Tuloy FC into mistakes, but you have the likes of Harry Nunez. He has appeared for the Ascals twice in that AFF Cup a while back. A good tussle here in the midfield. Walang bumibigay and a foul is called against Tuloy FC. I believe that was Denmark Urakoy. A set piece for the men in blue. I believe that it is the number 21, Dave Deloso. Has got a good collegiate career. Cross inside, cleared away, but that will go out for a corner. That is first corner for Montet. We did not see them go up this much against Wantagig.
They now have a chance to capitalize on this corner, hopefully to get that lead early on in this game.
This is Deloso trying to set up. Swings it inside. A chance here. Hits the offensive player at the back. I believe that was Drexler Valencia.
They just couldn't get their heads on the ball. Straight to the goal.
And
They were trying to look for another opportunity.
And the placement really was not there on that occasion. Well, sayang, they don't really have that luxury to get set pieces against itong Tuloy FC, who also are trying to get into the groove as well. Long ball straight to the action. Haligi making chase. And it's Jones with a good coverage. Good layoff there to Lupanco. Covered well by Deloso. Here comes the Wizard. Lupanco, cross inside. Touch there, maybe a throw. Hits the corner flag, it's play on. Try to find a way. This is Nunez. Good coverage from, I believe, Deloso. Now Akot with a through ball. A little bit too much for that. Trying to find Ivor Siose.
It's great to see both teams trying to build up on the attack.
And yung pressure din ng Manila Montet, they're a bit confident now. They believe that in this all-Filipino matchup, they could get something out of this. Parang mas aggressive pa sila compared sa Tuloy FC.
I think on the lead up to this, Coach Dennis was really telling them, we want to be the hungrier team, and I think that will be the difference in this game.
And so far, so good. They do look that on the pitch. Pressure by Nunez. Cleared away. Now, what do you think about those attempts to do some through balls there in this very tight midfield matchup, Jed.
I think right now they're just trying to look at those openings, no? Try to get a feel of how they can capitalize on the attack. Maybe looking at those through balls right now, maybe flicking it to the side later on. But early on in this game, you're still trying to see, how you can break down that defense.
And some quick bounces towards the final third for Tuloy FC did not materialize. Yung discipline naman itong Manila Montet, I think they carried it over from their last match. They know that sila talaga yung dehado dito in this league because they are the newcomers. Tuloy FC naman have a lot of experience with their players and have played a lot together as well. So medyo mahirap yun.
Yeah, for Manila Montet, I think for the last game, most of their goals came from through balls to the middle. Some organizational improvement must be done in defense. And I think they're trying to show it that on this game.
Here's a cross for Tuloy, a bit too far. Will Lupanco get it? He does. Held on, must be a foul, surely. It's on Drexler Valencia. Right, to take a look at that again.
You see his back is against the goal, but we have this strong tackle, which fortunately gives Tuloy FC that chance to attack.
And we do expect Nunez to take over the set-piece situation. Dangerous area. With regard to height, mukhang tabla lang naman ang both teams. So it'll be an interesting battle in the middle. Konting tulakan. Ang nangyayari off-screen. It's between Lupanco and I guess it's Valencia. Two-man wall. Left-footed Nunez for the delivery. Referee still organizing in the middle sa tulakan. Nunez with a cross inside. Header! Hits the post! Oh, it bounces off. Clearance. Well done, Manila Montet. Follow on here. Another chance. Nunez tried to shimmy down a lot of defenders. They reset. Ball overlap, but it goes out wide. What a wasted opportunity there for Tuloy FC.
Yeah, we see here after that header, the ball just fell right in front of them. Everyone just in a state of panic. Good thing Manila Montet was able to clear that out.
And sayang because they did not have that people on that second ball already. A wasted opportunity for Tuloy. They just went ball watching on that possession. Here comes Tuloy. Now they restart from the back. De Gracia. Change it back to Siron Saut. This is Cyril Saut. Now to the wings. No options here. Both teams just looking. Pressure from Manila Montet. They take the ball back, but De Gracia gets it. Now to Villanueva. Lupanco has two defenders to beat. Goes through both of them. Cross inside. Free header. It's a goal! After 11 minutes, Tuloy FC makes it 1-0. Care of Denmark Urakoy. His first goal in the PFL. A little celebratory shot there.
That was a great effort by Justin Lupanco, trying to beat those defenders and just whip it in. And it was comfortably headed in by Denmark Urakoy for the first goal in this game.
What a delivery from Lupanco. He was so happy. Look at him on that left-hand side of the screen. He knew it was a good one. And just like that, it's Tuloy FC 1, Manila Montet 0. Tuloy FC really made sure that they learned from that previous possession. They did have a chance to rebound, but ngayon they were earnest on that. So na-convert talaga nila yung chance from that header. Montet naman yung nanonood at that point. Foul on Nunez. Quick play here. Comes Montet. South goes for a header. Diaz passes it back and cleared away. Itong si Antilo. Oh, ball on Montet. Tingin mo, Jet, how do you think Montet can get back in this early deficit?
I think they just have to be more, calm with the ball. I think they have to be confident in holding it, trying to shift it from left to right. Right now, Tuloy FC has majority of the possession. We see that they're trying to build up from the back up to the front. So, yeah, Manila Montet has to take control of that ball, try to shift the tides towards their end, and hopefully make their chances. And they have one right now.
Exactly that. Henry Pinheiro, the second. The man from Dumaguete. Probably from the Pinheiro clan. A long line of national team players with that family name. Here comes Pinheiro. Straight to goal. Flipped over by the keeper. And that was dangerous, Jet.
That was a great try, actually. From way out. Good save, though, from Michael Antilo Jr. It looked like it was going straight for the top corner, but he had just his fingertips on the ball. Keep it out.
That was junior versus junior. Great shot from Pinheiro. Here comes Deloso again with a delivery. High ball to the second post. Header in. Cleared out. Volley. Good clearance there, but Montet gets it. Another follow-up. It was Alimar Ambong. Tried that. Great effort there for Montet. It could have changed the dynamics of the game should those shots have found their targets.
Definitely gave them that little confidence to be more aggressive in the play.
Interesting to see how Montet really comes out here. Ooh, serious tackle there from Pinheiro. Bit of frustration, really. Tries to bring down South. Cyron South, the midfield general formerly of ADT. And try to build it up here. Here comes Deloso. Almost taken away. Now Harry does it again, the wizard. Comes Lupanco. That dangerous left foot of his. Covered well by Valencia. Tries to play it back all the way. This is Villanueva. De Gracia. Back to the other South. Long ball headed away by Ambong. Here comes Tuloy. Through ball there. Play on, says the referee. Pinheiro. Tried to switch. Oh, he was clipped away. Surely a card here. Number 9. It's Marcos Acot.
You just see that boot to the chest. Stop the play. But we see that actually Manila Montet has been very aggressive actually in defense. They've been trying to collect those balls when they lose it. On the other hand, Tuloy FC has been very, very calm and patient in the attack.
Ball inside, headed away. Oh, they're coming from an offside position. The guys in blue, no call, says the referee. Good control there. But that was spilled out. Throw for men in blue. Harin de Gracia with that clearance. Don't see Harin de Gracia of Tuloy. A bit undersized, but he's very steady on that center back position.
There are a lot of strong fullbacks in the history of the PFL who have been really, really strong, even though they have that kind of size. So it really is partly on the experience and the confidence you have in your position, trying to make sure that you're in control.
Offside called on Tuloy FC. And yes, we know, center backs do really, they do need some size, but sometimes pag hindi rin kailangan eh. So it depends on how the team really matches well together. But if you do go against giants, medyo mahirap na yun. Here comes Tuloy FC. Great ball inside, a shot. MJ Jones with a save. We are unfortunate for him to concede early in this match on the 11th minute. If you just joined us, it is Manila Montet versus Tuloy FC. Name is Ivan Gares, together with Jed Diamante. Thank you for joining us. And here comes Tuloy. Another chance here on that left-hand side, trying to beat one. Finds another, but cleared away. Good battle there in the middle. Tuloy wins that. Here comes South with that cross. Jones again with the coverage. Try to play it quickly to Akot. Oh, Villanueva with that depth there in that coverage.
Trying to make his presence felt, no?
Oh, exactly. Saut to Grizola, to the other Saut on that right-hand side. As you can see on the screens, the Manila Montet faithful supporting their very, very new club. Still plenty of time here, Jed, for them to find their way back in the match. Well, so far, medyo a bit untidy dun sa mga pasa nila. Not so clean, but a little bit of momentum can really help. Na, alam mo yun, parang just simple 1-2s could really give their courage back. And no, it's just 1-0. Medyo malayo pa yung laban na to.
Right now, when the game's kind of slowed down, they could try to get their confidence, just get those passes in.
And a cross inside, another header. That is wide for Brian Villanueva. Not really helping the case of Montet there, as they were found again ball watching.
Tuloy FC here keeps on knocking on the goal, creating more chances, and one way or another, some of those will eventually end up at the back of the net.
Here comes Montet. Try to swing it forward. Battle in the midfield. Smart for the number 23 in John Kurt Flores, but couldn't find really someone on that right-hand side. Good pass on that side. This is South. Now back to Halike. Ball forward, an offside position for their striker. It was Diaz, or Sulit rather. Deloso trying to find a way forward. This is Deloso again. Covered by one. Like the confidence here. Through ball straight to De Gracia. Lupanco. Now back to John Lloyd Halike. Off to Saut. One person to beat, opting to pass. Good fake here. A chance. That sails wide. John Lloyd Halike their brace scorer and their opening match. Medyo hindi pa siya sumasali dito sa laro, Jed.
Well, nevertheless, we can see Tuloy FC has been showing that fluidity in their passing, trying to transition from the defense all the way up to the attack and eventually getting that attempt by Halike. More of those and maybe he'll find himself in the score sheet.
Oh, in the right positions as well. Good back header here. Here comes Pinheiro, the number 10. Cleared away by De Gracia. Try to play a 1-2 here. I love the midfield battle right now. No one is giving away any inch here. Oh, that was tackle in front of the referee. That's a foul. No, Rocky Grizola tried to skill his way out of that position. Yan, it's 4-3-3 versus 3-4-3. Parang hindi nga lang 3-4-3 yung laro ng Tuloy dito, Jed eh.
They've been putting more men on top. Seeing that the build-up, just 3 men behind, trying to, bombard their men on top when they have the attack.
Oh, that's a good call there. That is indeed a foul. Ball goes to Akot. He has options here. Through ball inside. De Gracia covers it. Iba talaga ang knowledge and skill and experience nito si Harin De Gracia. Undersized, but no, he will never be out with it in that position. This is Halike. Ooh, foul is called by the referee. Bit too much on that.
That was a hard challenge. Tried to get the ball back because when you're in that final third and you have the opportunity to face a goal, you got to do everything just to get the ball and try to get that shot. But 23 minutes in, we've got quite some action, no, on both sides.
Well, exactly on that halfway point of the first half. 1 goal between the two teams. Early, if you just joined us, the early goal came from Denmark Orakoy from Tuloy FC. Tuloy FC is in red-orange, while ito naman Manila Montet in sky blue. So far, who's the standout guys for you so far on either team, Jed?
Definitely for Tuloy FC, you have Harry Nunez holding the middle. You can see that when he really wants the ball, he wants to make those plays, swing it from left to right, connecting the defense and the attack, all the way to John Lloyd Halike, who in this match has had quite some chances.
Indeed, also in Manila Montet, the guys like Akot and Deloso, and together with Pinheiro, spurring on those counterattacks. But the midfield battle is really where the money is at the moment. That was Saut. Tried to dance his way into the action. Lupanco. Ball to Halige. He concedes that area. Alam na Montet kung sino yung babantayan nila. It comes with Halige. Goes with Harry Nunez. So the shots here. Shots on target. 3 for Tuloy FC. None on target yet for Manila Montet, though they did have that 30-yard shot from Pinheiro off a free kick.
You have plenty of time to create more chances. Still 26 minutes into the game. Again, we see Tuloy FC being very patient, trying to swing the ball from left to right.
Handball on Pinheiro. Comes Halige. Options on the left. Lupanco has one in front. Faked inside. Another fake. A shot here. Nunez. Handball there. The referee says restart. Here comes Deloso on that right-hand side.
We see that cutback. The effort again from Lupanco just dancing his way through the defense, giving those opportunities, creating those plays for his teammates.
Here comes Tuloy FC. South. Finds his teammate. Another swing inside header. A little soft for Urakoy. Scored our opener. Maybe we'll see that in a replay soon, but Tuloy FC has been really disciplined, just waiting for that Manila Montet mistake. Here comes Akot. Wins that throw. I love the energy from Manila Montet. Not giving up here, trying to break on every opportunity, Jed.
They're really holding up their side, no? On defense, they're trying to be as disciplined as they can, trying to close those gaps. But Tuloy FC just finds those cracks, no? And tries to capitalize on them, making more chances in this game.
Also some mistakes dito sa Manila Montet. Those, just make sure that you complete those passes. Minsan alam mo medyo may fatigue factor din siguro or in some way, but they've been passing directly to Tuloy FC in that their own half. This is Diloso. Some extra movement here.
Some early physical action.
Well, Justin Lupanco assisted on that first goal. We take a look at the coverage here. Ooh, UFC style takedown happening.
Some grappling right there, no? Well, sometimes, when the game's kind of heated, those things are just not necessary. It kind of takes away some energy from you. But again, when you're down on the field and, all those physicality happens, some people are just more aggressive than the others. We can see those elbows being thrown.
And you would see that in TikTok in 30 seconds. As sometimes we can call this the Physical Football League. But no, this is the Philippines Football League. This is Halige. Now back to Sao. This is Harry Nunez with space. Tries from distance. Ball hits the defender, Lupanco. Tries to boot it back. Urakoy wins that. Good clearance by the blue shirts. Here comes Sao. Cyril Sao wins that. As it was the number 7 in Siose. This is Nunez. Bit short. Challenge from behind. No call. Play on, says the referee.
They try to restart and reshuffle here. Going back to defense. Waiting for Manila Montet to press and give them that space.
To those who just really joined us, if this is the first time you're watching football, football is really like chess, but with physical and with speed as well.
It's really you're trying to attack on one side, but making sure that you're opening up for the other side. Seems like you're putting all your men into a certain strategy that the other team can't see. And again, if you have control of the middle, you're gonna control the game more.
And Tuloy FC wins that corner kick. It does seem that Manila Montet have the bigger players if you see this organization of the corner. What the skill and the experience are on the guys in red-orange. As we wait for the delivery here, I guess this is Sao on the middle. Headed out. Nunez tries the top corner, but sails out wide. And they say that there was a touch there from the defender.
just calmly controls the ball and tries to take that shot.
Another cross inside. Ball is loose on that left hand side. Comes Nunez again with a throw. And asks Villanueva to do it instead. Now they restart onto Diaz. Off to Saud. To the other Saud. Loses that ball momentarily. Try to play through this. Here comes Flores. This is the number 7 in Siose. Good tactical battle there. Here comes Tuloy FC. Good 1-2. Try to play off the bank. He's going to fake here. Shoots. And the handball is called on Tuloy FC.
You can see, again, the fluidity of Tuloy FC in their possession. It seems like they don't even need to look at each other. They know once they have the ball, they know where the other one's going to run. They just, flick it and create those chances.
It was John Henson Diaz, yung isa sa mga midfield nila. Oh, here's a chance here. Halike! Another goal! What a mistake from MJ Jones. And John Lloyd Halike makes it 2-0.
He just capitalized on that slight error. You can never let those opportunities slip. See here, again, the keeper, MJ, just lets it slip.
Maybe we'll take a look at that a little bit more. John Lloyd Halike makes it 2-0 for Tuloy. A little bit of overconfidence from MJ Jones. He did not think na susugurin siya ni Halike doon. Easy goal, 2-0. A walk in the park for Tuloy FC on that goal.
Well, Ivan, a goal's a goal. They took that opportunity. They saw that MJ didn't have that much confidence in controlling the ball. But now they have another chance to attack and build some play from the left side.
Antipuesto with the ball, try to go inside. Covered well, collected by Michael Antilio. Well, the best chance to really score is after every goal. So muntik na. Almost twice for Manila Montet in the 2 goals in the first half.
When you're down on the field and you just get scored on, sometimes it either builds up your confidence or, sometimes it just cripples you. And it really depends on how the players react to those situations. And we've seen in both goals they tried to create those chances on the other hand.
Well, it should be 0-0 in the head of the Manila Montet players. Still the first half, plenty of time still for football. Well, thanks for joining us. We are live on Premier Football, Sky Cable Channel 265 and Signal TV Channel 271. Also live on pfl.org.ph, YouTube, Fiber TV, and Blast TV. This is the Philippines Football League. My name is Ivan Gayares. Together with Jed Diamante and Nina Alvia. Thanks again for joining us in this second match here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium. After this, we will also have United City FC versus Philippine Army FC as our final match of the weekend.
Manila Montet trying to find that connection, but they just couldn't complete those passes, leading to this Tuloy FC transition. Is anyone there?
Well, the cutback was way back. Now here comes Montet. 3 people forward. Akot gains that ball back. Try to swing it to the other side. Almost stolen by South. Here comes Lupanco.
Just passing the ball around again. Claiming dominance over this game.
Exactly that. Waiting for that pressure. Here comes Urakoy.
Just slithers out of that 3 defenders.
Comes Nunez with a fake. Here's a chance. Nunez!
Incredible save, though, by Mark James Jones.
MJ Jones at full stretch to beat out the Wizard.
Again, after he slithered out, we see that they pass the ball here to Harry Nunez, who was just denied by MJ. An incredible save at that.
Well, Harry Nunez does like the top right corner. It would be nice if subukan niya yung top left naman. Here's a ball inside. Might be offside. Lopanco keeps it for Tuloy. Fakes inside. 2 to beat. Loses that. Comes Pinheiro. Tries to lay it off. Nabawi ni Diaz. This is De Gracia. Back to the keeper. Villanueva. Back again to Lopanco. Their favored left-hand side. Wanted to swing that ball wide, pero pinigilan niya yung sarili niya. Diaz. On to the middle. Saut. Back to Brizola. This is Saut. Back to Nunez. Lost that ball. Good ball forward to rushing. Villanueva, what does he do? Swings it on the side. And it's a corner for Manila Montet. Bit of overconfidence doon mula kay Brian Villanueva. As we take a look at our fans who are very serious in this match.
Manila Montet here with a chance to tally a goal.
Header, wide, a shot! Bounces straight to a defender. What can they do here? Oh no, lost that ball to John Lloyd Halige, 1v1. Looking for options, he's gonna pass the ball forward. Straight to player, cock block by MJ Jones. Almost for Cyrus out there.
In that sequence, we just saw an incredible transition and an incredible save. What more can we ask from this game?
Pretty much a good shot equals a good save. Let's take a look.
Halike leads that transition. But again, MJ denies that shot from Cyril South.
Oh, the South brothers, they've made an impression in the last couple of years in the league and in the cup. Now they're continuing it on here with Tuloy FC. Now organization coming from the back again from Tuloy FC. Itong Manila Montet, they've kind of made their formation a bit more compact. That's why lumalaban itong Tuloy by stretching out the defense, especially on that left-hand side mula kay Lopanco, who scored that early assist.
We noticed that Manila Montet is trying to suffocate that middle, which makes Tuloy FC really swing the ball to the left side, trying to stretch them out.
So we have this, little battles happening on every part of the pitch. Here comes Tuloy FC on that counter. Ball inside in the middle, but Lopanco recovers, loses that to Deloso. Swings it back again to his teammate Reggie Sulit. Comes Saut. Back to Nunez. Nunez has space. Will he shoot? He does! Another save from Jones. Cleared away itong si Drexler Valencia.
MJ's having quite a busy evening today.
Well, exactly. If you give Harry Nunez some space in that edge of the penalty box,
He will take that shot.
eventually, kahit ikaw din, Jed, you will take that shot.
Again, if you get that space right there, I thought he was going to take that shot again. But in the middle, if you have that, even the slightest space that the defenders give you, you'd want to capitalize on that. Look at this cut to the left. Left foot curler just misses the goal.
Well,
But a great effort nonetheless by Cyril South again. He's been creating again these scoring opportunities for Tuloy FC.
You know that he's put on that right-hand side, so ibig sabihin it's more right-footed, but
It can defend.
the confidence to really, he could be a left-footer, but the confidence to really swing it in from that position is nice to see.
Tuloy FC just, passing around, trying to get out of that pressure that Manila Montet FC has been putting throughout this first half. Manila Montet has been trying to be aggressive, but Tuloy FC just finds those gaps to sneakily get out of that, get out of trouble and convert it into attack. But we have here Manila Montet with a transition.
A good clearance there mula kay De Gracia. Really the captain on that side of the defense. Oh, 43 minutes into the match. There's a little less than 2 minutes left on this first half. A lot of things to talk about for both teams during halftime. We take a look at Aaron De Gracia, leader on that defensive end. Now we did talk about, we could actually see that it's Manila Montet who has the height advantage over Tuloy.
Can they capitalize it in this attack?
Good clearance there, but I think it was De Gracia making chase. Tried to play that ball inside. Itong si Reggie Sulit. Here comes Tooy FC again. Trying to find that space. Shot from distance. Oh, foul on Manila Montet. I believe that was Reggie Sulit, that center mid for Manila Montet on that break. Smartly covers that. Let's take a look.
We have here on transition Aaron De Gracia. He was just pulled back, but he had a teammate running on the left side, but he opted to try to play it early, seeing the goalkeeper was offline.
That was a great shot from our cameraman. Here comes Tuloy FC. What a smooth move. Is that a penalty? It's a goal kick. Shoulder to shoulder, says the referee on that challenge on John Diaz.
John Diaz tries to slither in, but that challenge here by Drexler Valencia was pretty strong, but the referee saw it as clean. No penalty for Tuloy FC, rather.
No. In injury time, Manila Montet 0, Tuloy FC 2. So what do you think about the adjustments do you think Manila Montet could do to get back into this game?
I think at the very core of it, they have to connect those passes when they have the possession, try to have more confidence in holding the ball, creating those plays. On the other hand, on the defense, they have been showing great promise in trying to be compact and aggressive. But so at some point, they just relax a bit, and Tuloy FC capitalizes on those gaps in between the players.
And that's halftime from referee Chris Mel Kayabyab. It's Manila Montet FC 0, Tuloy FC 2. Early goals from Denmark Orakoy at the 11th minute, and John Lloyd Halige with that second at the half-hour mark. So we'll be right back for the second half of action. Stay tuned here at the Philippines Football League.
Ladies and gentlemen, the halftime score is Manila Montet FC 0, Tuloy FC 2.
And we're back at the second half of Manila Montet FC versus Tuloy FC. It's Manila Montet 0, Tuloy FC 2. As we stand by to take on the highlights of that match. Go ahead, Jet.
We see here again, the Tuloy FC has have made a lot of chances, especially coming from the left side. They've been capitalizing that, and the goal here with just a tap-in header. Manila Montet was not without a chance. They had a shot on goal here with a tap. Here we have again more chances on the left side. Try to capitalize on the mistake of MJ Jones for the second goal of Manila Montet.
Now, they did still try to make some things out of it. Itong Tuloy FC, they did have a lot of shots on that, especially this one. From the Wizard, Harry Nunez tried to flick that over the top corner, and it pretty much summed up kung ano yung ginawa ng Tuloy FC. They were in total dominance of this match. I think we could see it on the stats.
The possession, yeah, which reflects what we saw on the field, 70% from Tuloy FC. They've been holding the ball confidently, trying to shuffle it from left to right. They've been more efficient on their shots with 8 on target out of their 13 compared to Manila Montet's 0 shots on target out of 3. They've been creating more chances, capitalizing on 2 of those. Hopefully on the second half, we'll see how Manila Montet will recover from this.
Oh, in between matches, go grab some onion rings from 8 Cuts just outside the grandstand here in Rizal Memorial. So do come over at the Rizal Memorial. We still have one more match later on before we start this. So thank you to 8 Cuts for delicious food outside. And then I'll go pitch side to Nina to show us about the talk of halftime.
With a great first half showing by Tuloy FC leading 2-0, Manila Montet must be seeking to change it up. Prior to the match, Manila Montet coach Dennis emphasized confidence in the team. He claimed that it's one factor that can affect players and acknowledged na minsan talaga they do panic pag nakuha nila ang bola. However, Coach Dennis further said to remedy this, they need to bank on their trust in each other and also themselves. So then they'll be able to express their talent more because he believes that they have it in them. Let's see if Manila Montet will be able to bring up the atmosphere or if Tuloy FC will stay in the lead. Ivan and Jed.
Thank you, Nina, for that update. So it's almost the start of the second half. Plenty of substitutes coming in for Manila Montet. Just getting ready to be there. I think Victor Felicia, as well as Mark Beltran, Mark Ordis as well, joining the fray. 3 substitutes coming on for Manila Montet. Some delay as well for the entry of Beltran. And Marcus Acot out of the match as well. Oh, it has been all Tuloy FC in that first half. And let's see how Manila Montet responds, especially with this string of substitutions. Dave Deloso, one of their key players, also stepping out.
Mostly some offensive changes in the offense right here. Hopefully trying to shift that momentum towards Manila Montet. Hopefully they could create more chances and eventually catch up with this 2-0 deficit.
Well, they will be shuffling the midfield at the moment. So Acot, Deloso out. Just in time for the kickoff over second half. And again, we resume. It's Manila Montet 0, Tuloy FC 2. Domination by Tuloy FC in all fronts in the first half. Goals from Denmark Orakoy and John Lloyd Halike, also known as Lloydie. He has done very well to shepherd that front attack. Montet trying to get something out of this. Pinheiro passes on the weak side. Ball is cleared away. Tuloy thought there was an offside call there, pero wala.
They've been trying to capitalize again from this. That possession came all the way from the defense. They have now a cross in with a shot at goal. Just goes above that crossbar.
Ivor Jose with full reach for that volley. We take a look at this replay. Ball was played well on that far end side. Timing was right. Direction was quite off.
If he had just that correct contact on the ball could have gone a little bit lower, straight to the goal. But again, Manila Montet with the first chance in this second half. Very promising for them.
Medyo nagulat yung receiver din doon on that ball. He did not expect the ball to land in his lap. Kaya medyo half-hearted yung volley niya. But a good start for Manila Montet.
Manila Montet has this great responsibility on this second half to really capitalize, make more chances, and try to be as efficient as they can. More shots on target based on the stats that we saw a while ago. Hopefully they can create just that.
Late tackle mula kay Reggie Sulit. He clipped Cyril Saut on that play. Saut wanted to get away quickly. See that late challenge over there. Got clipped on that possession.
Right now they're trying to capitalize again on the right side, but goes out for a goal kick. They tried to play that that foul quickly, but the Montet defense was just there to deny that attack.
From the blazing summer afternoon, medyo mas malamig na dito sa Rizal Memorial. Better football for all of us. They try to slip that ball forward to Jose. It's now Jose, Pinheiro, and Ordis on the front three for Montet. Here comes Tuloy. Diaz. On to the left with Lupanco. Lupanco tried to beat one, tried to beat two. He does. Here comes Montet on that counter. Jose plays a through ball straight to the middle. Good pace, a little bit too much. Almost recovered that one. De Gracia covered well.
I think Manila Montet's changes for the second half has been proving okay because we've seen already at least 2 attacks at 4 minutes in. So I think they're trying to really make those changes count.
And if you look at the spacing of their defenders as well, they are now more widely spaced to cover for that for the stretched players, for the wing backs of Tuloy FC. Here comes Lupanco again. Try to find Halige. Goes back to the middle. Umikot na lang with Saut. Back to Grizola.
We see Manila Montet just being very compact in the middle right now, not letting Tuloy FC pass through it, trying to push them out and forcing Tuloy to open up in the wings.
This is Saut. Has space, opting to pass. Montet recovers. Tried to find Jose again on the counter. Asking for a long ball here. A touch on Villanueva. On that intended pass for Pinheiro. Now Antillo rather. Here comes Harry. This is Diaz. Back to Nunez.
Nunez just commanding that midfield, getting the ball through him.
Now Lupanco. Couple of step overs there. No foul, says the referee. Montet on the counter. Long ball to the reverse side. Here's a chance. Ortiz fakes. Looking for the chance. A shot. Just goes wide. Did not see Pinheiro running on that right-hand side.
Here for the third time in the second half, we see Manila Montet transitioning. And here Mark Ortiz had that opportunity. He was on the transition on the left side, had the clear shot, cut it in, and unfortunately didn't go to the goal.
A shot here from distance again. Does not bother Michael Antillo at all. Montet on the rise here in the second half, Jed.
Yeah, I think we are seeing the tides change here. Although Tuloy FC has the possession, majority of the possession, they've been passing the ball around, but Manila Montet is trying to capitalize on those transitions.
Halige with the control. Good coverage from the captain in Gavino. Some scuffle in the middle on the reverse side. Comes Tuloy. Long ball forward. Cleared away, that's a foul. Good call from referee Kayabyab. You have to do a restart over there. Medyo nagkainitan doon ng konti sa kabilang side. I believe it's Siron Saot with the defender.
They have now the chance to just slow things down, no? Because just at the start of the second half, Manila Montet's been hitting it up. Tuloy trying to answer back. But
well, I do recall from that first match of Tuloy FC, they really made some mistakes on that on the defensive side, which led to goals by their opponent. So it seems na yun yung gusto ng Manila Montet gawin ngayon. They really want to capitalize on the transition defense by Tuloy FC, which on some days has been found wanting.
they're trying to explore that now. Just again with the addition of the substitutes, that tactic has been proving well. It'll be just a matter of time when the goal can be scored.
So here comes Montet. Pinheiro, good through ball there. Here's a chance. Good fake. Try to flick that on. Hits the head of the defender. They were asking for a penalty, but it was very clear for us. South with that tackle. It's Nunez rather. South with that through ball. Here comes Pinheiro. Try to play one defender here. He's on that 1-2. Nunez, good ball in the middle. Referee says no foul on that contact to the hand.
You know, I think it's not that Tuloy FC's game has been slowing down, but it's really Manila Montet just stepping up in the second half.
Oh, this is Coach Gadula stepping up for Coach A. Coach Elizer Fabruada, also known as Coach A, is out today. That's Coach Gadula calling in the shots for Manila Montet. And here they come. Also, Coach Gadula is assisted by Coach Dennis Balbin. We had a chance to talk on earlier. He comes Saot with a shot. Sails wide. Tried to flick that ball in to the bottom corner, but it curled away.
You have that space between you and the defender. You just kind of want to take that shot. You'll never know what will happen as long as you hit it straight or hit it well.
All we know, the good thing about Tuloy was their discipline really on the ball, trying to keep it on the ground, trying to find the open space. But at that point, tried to take it from distance. Here comes Manila Montet. Pinheiro tries to play one defender, loses the ball. Comes Halige receiving early. Lupanco on that run, tries to cut it back, cleared away by the number 22, Antipuesto.
That was great defending. With a build-up of Tuloy FC on the left side, he was just there at the right time, no, to sniff that out.
Halige with a shot, hits the defender. End-to-end action dito. In the second half, Pinheiro trying to time that ball in. Di nagkaintindihan. A chance by Pinheiro. Straight to South. Ball to hand. That is a foul.
In this transition, actually, right before that, Ortiz was just waiting on the left side in transition. Hopefully, he could have gotten that ball from a teammate. He had space there to capitalize on the opportunity.
A little bit of delay on the restart. Here comes Ambong. Long delivery to the box. Headed away. Plenty of red shirts on the defense. Nunez with a mistimed kick there. Here comes Tuloy FC. Halige. One-on-one. Fakes, shoots. And a goal. John Lloyd Halige makes it 3. His second of the game.
That was just confidence on the ball. He had it dribbling towards his final third. Again, if you give an attacker or a striker with that kind of confidence and space, he'll just take it and he just struck it really well, braised it on the left side of the goal.
And
again, the space, again, he just got that right foot flick to the right side, opening up that shot.
now tied with Harvey Gayoso with 4 goals in the season. 2 goals in the first game, 2 goals here. Still not finished. Just before the hour mark, John Lloyd Halige making a brace. It's Manila Montet 0, Tuloy FC 3.
Manila Montet really has to pick up their game if you want to catch up to that 3-goal deficit.
No, they did really try to be more aggressive on the counter-attack. They have a couple of shots already in the second half.
I think what we're trying to do here is with the addition of the substitutes a while ago, instead of really taking the time to build it up on the defensive third, no, they're trying to just capitalize on those transitions because most of the substitutes are on the forward and the midfields, and they've been the ones who've been creating those chances, those scoring opportunities.
Well, they have been successful earlier, but also they got caught in that transition in that recent goal by John Lloyd Halige.
If you're ready to transition up, you got to come down and, defend when the opponent team tries to transition against you.
Well, a risk you try to take. Here comes Tuloy FC. The ball cut back inside, cleared away. Nunez controls it perfectly on his left side.
Again, you can see Tuloy FC here not being, not rushing those attacks. When they have the ball back, they just build up again, find those passes to connect properly, making sure that the attacks or the build-up that they do will eventually lead to a scoring opportunity in the final third.
And Tuloy also readying a substitute on the field. We're expecting John Sahor to come in. Another forward out of Tuloy. Mind you, we only have 3 periods of substitutions allowed in the match. We do have 5 substitutions allowed per team, but you can only bring them 3 times during the match. A new rule coming off from COVID. Here comes Ordis again, the substitute. Tries to flick it in. Ooh, another
Strong
bad tackle there. Surely a yellow. Already made that tackle in the first half.
Manila Montet, again, their first intention when they have the ball is turn and try to hit that transition, but unfortunately that he just clipped the Tuloy player trying to get the ball back.
And the goal scorer, Denmark Orakoy, makes way for the number 20 in John Sajos, who still, Henry Pinheiro should learn already. In this level, you do not allow yourself to have those useless fouls. These actions come from frustrations on the pitch, but the fouls are counted, and at the end of the day, they might lead to a yellow. A shot here from Tuloy, it's a goal! What a strike from Cyril James South. Out of nothing, Jed, comes something. And what a goal for Tuloy FC.
They've just been taking these shots now, even outside of the box. They have that space. They see the goal. They just take that shot, and oh my, from Cyril South, a left-footed strike down to the bottom right corner.
And again, it was Harry Nunez who found him. And that
Very clinical shot at that.
mindfulness from Cyril South to strike from distance and find that gap between the keeper and the post.
Tuloy FC is kind of finding themselves in a comfort zone here. Unfortunately, pressure is still building up for Manila Montet to find that first goal for them in this game.
Now, the trick really is, do you want to maintain the score line or do you want to score? So you have to strike a balance really. Kung ano talaga yung gusto mo. Do you want to make it to the score sheet or you have to limit the damage already? Now, they have to make that decision on the pitch already in the second half with 27 more minutes to go.
Just before the sequence, they show the shot of my former teammates from De La Salle University.
Header in, hits the crossbar. Villanueva with that chance. Almost 5 for Tuloy. I do lots of friendly faces on the pitch. Para sa aking partner na si Jed. You were mentioning your teammate?
Yeah, I think, well, Philippines Football League is slowly growing. We hope more people would come live because it's different. The vibe is just different when you're watching it from home on the screen and when you're here really feeling the atmosphere. And they get to see this substitution live as well.
Well, Drexler Valencia making way for Renante Bangi, the number 16. So Bangi did start the first match nitong Manila Montet, one of the favored players now playing on the defensive side, listed as a forward. Itong si Renante Bangi.
I've actually played with him in Mindanao during the pandemic. There were after the pandemic, there are these small-sided tournaments. They have a group from Cotabato, and it's really great seeing so teammates of ours from Mindanao getting the opportunity as well to play in this big league, trying to show their stuff. So that's what we hope actually for the Philippines. No more homegrown players
We'll give
being
it-
able to play at this high level and really trying to prove themselves that Philippines is pretty strong. Here we see on the right side an attack again by Tuloy FC. Trying to capitalize on a cross, but comfortably collected by MJ.
MJ Jones on top of the action on that part. You also do have players from Palawan for Manila Montet. Dumaguete, Palawan, Cotabato. A good mix of players, even here in Metro Manila as well.
And again, it's good to highlight that this matchup is an all-Filipino game. We have all Filipino players from both Manila Montet and Tuloy FC trying to gain that experience in this high-level football, playing against those teams that have already played internationally.
And Lupanco, who has done well on that left-hand side, is coming off for Gian Capistrano, listed as a defender. Maybe Tuloy FC might reinforce their hold on this 4-goal advantage already.
We got to give it to Justin Lupanco. He's been creating a lot of chances from the first and second half from that wing. But we see another attack from Manila Montet. Just couldn't connect it with the strikers on top.
Good coverage there from the defender, taking that ball away. Believe that's Haren de Gracia still.
Tuloy FC just not rushing this attack. They're sitting comfortably with a 4-0 goal, but when they're in that mid to attacking third, you just see their explosiveness really get back.
Oh, still pressure here for Manila Montet. Tuloy FC just building and trying to find that gap. Here comes the overlap. A chance here. Layoff, a flick on, but it's out. Cleared away. Almost another there for Tuloy FC.
I think Tuloy has been seeing those gaps in the defense of Manila Montet, which in that sequence, I think both of the center backs just opened up a little bit. They've been passing it back and forth to the attacking third, to the strikers. Just, again, looking for those small gaps to try to get the attack, and almost they've got another goal there.
Passing is the forte itong Tuloy FC. 85% in the first half. Might be the same as well here in the second. Cut back here, opportunity cleared away. Good tackle from Alimar Ambong. Sacrificing his body there.
Very strong tackle to stop that attack.
And it's also a message na parang, huwag kayong pumasok dito.
This is my space, yeah, definitely.
Not anymore. It's a 4-goal advantage by Tuloy. A little over 20 minutes left. Let's take a look at the Montet fans on the far end of the bleachers. Cross inside. Cleared away. For those watching pala, our bleachers are free of charge. So please come to the Rizal Memorial Stadium on usually late afternoons or evenings kasi medyo mainit po pag ng early matches. But you could still come over to the grandstand if you wish.
For those who want to really just have that real experience of watching a football game, the weather is part of the experience. It's fun to watch when it's raining. It's fun to watch when it's hot. But again, the vibe of the whole stadium is part of the experience that you would want to be part of.
Oh, exactly that. Chance here for Tuloy FC. Good passes in the middle. Comes Diaz. A chance here. A shot! Hits the side netting. It's a corner for Tuloy, I believe.
They've been passing here just so fluidly.
I believe that was John Sahor, the number 20. Shot got deflected wide.
Another chance here for Tuloy FC to have a shot at goal from the corner.
Try to play it quick. Down the middle. Long distance attempt here. Led inside straight to MJ Jones.
Manila Montet trying to look for that transition again. Sticking to the game plan.
Another quick throw to Peñero. Peñero has one to beat. Try to volley that in. A little bit of impatience dito para sa number 10 ng Manila Montet.
At these times and in these games when you're losing by quite a margin, it really depends on how the players take it. Some shut down, but what we really want to see is those players who are still trying to give their all.
Especially for the kids watching. You know, the scoreline, when you play when you're young, it's not very important. What's more important is your attitude on how you approach it and how you try to make yourself better.
Definitely. And I think that's what I learned, fortunately, from the coaches that I've had, which eventually helped us to be more resilient, actually, not just on the field, but off of it.
So guys, coming now from our former national youth team captain, Jed Diamante. We're very lucky to have him on the coverage today. And maybe so in more days.
It's good to be on this side of the coverage of the football games for a change.
Oh, especially pag hindi mainit, di ba? You know, the temperatures on the pitch on summer months really go up to like 50 degrees. You would feel it in your shoes. Yeah, sometimes binabasa natin yan.
Especially
yung heels natin.
On artificial pitches when, you know, there's rubber. You gotta, again, not just, you gotta take care of your body because the heat will just try to siphon all that energy that you have. And having these night matches at least takes off that burden. Gives these teams like Manila Montet and Tuloy FC the extra energy to really create those plays, continue this game.
May naisip tuloy akong sponsorship opportunity para sa mga early afternoon pitches natin. Normally on all matches, you are required to water the pitch in all levels. So, coming soon.
Something probably the Philippines Football League can look into.
Here comes Ordis. He has done well earlier since coming on, but covered by Saot.
We have a transition here, 4v2. Can Tuloy capitalize? What a pass. And just saved again by MJ Jones. He's been busy all throughout this game, but been proving to be a force for Manila Montet, keeping that scoreline low.
John Levis Sahor coming on as that forward. He knew where to run. Halige set him up very well. Took a stride and took a shot. Pero andun si MJ Jones to really cover on that possession. Oh, I believe we still have a goal here, Jed, in the final 15 minutes of the match.
With football, you know, anything can happen. There's still a possibility even for Manila Montet to equalize.
And also for Montet, on their first match, it was 4-0 also before naka-breakthrough goals sila. So
that was historic for them, getting their first goal actually for the Philippines Football League. Again, we're seeing here an attack. Great shot by Cyril Saot. Again, trying to create those chances for Tuloy FC.
Yeah, Cyril Saot, he did score from the same distance earlier. Wanted to try that again. Pero ngayon si MJ Jones kanina mas ready dun sa attempt niya. Trying to draw the defense to get that ball in. Sahor was in an offside position. Ball is lost by the Tuloy attacker. MJ Jones trying to do a Neuer there.
Just had the confidence to try to put that out and leading to this transition, hopefully, but again, intercepted by Tuloy FC, which it's their turn now to try to create an attack.
Here comes Montet, getting that ball in the middle of the pitch. Trying to find some combinations in that stacked midfield nitong Tuloy FC. They lose that ball on danger position. Halike, 1v1. He will strike here. No, he lays off. A chance. MJ Jones gets to the ball first, but Halike draws him out. Will he make something out of this? Halike fakes. Oh, Montet recovers very well, but a chance here. No shot. Harry Nunez lays it off. Danger averted, pero andito pa rin si Nunez. Ball is back with Pinheiro up top. Trying to find the 1-2 with Ordis. No space there, well read by the defender. Comes out. Back to Diaz. They will try from Grizola on that left-hand side. Wala masyadong pressure. Trying to find that gap. Nunez with a shot. Straight to Jones.
I think that's what I like about Tuloy FC. When they have that space, they just take it. They have the confidence to just strike that ball. If it ends up in a goal, great. If it doesn't, then you got another opportunity.
Late through ball towards by Pinheiro. Cleared away by Antilo. Ball is just drifting for a throw. No pressure from Montet. They're keeping it close. We'll apply that pressure near the middle of the pitch. A tough scoreline to play with, but the experience really showing para dito sa Tuloy FC. Good ball there. Ooh.
A little misstep.
Haligi got caught there on the turf. Hopefully he just broke his fall there. Danger. Oh, late call. Ball is given back to Montet. The ball was played on initially pero nakuha ng Tuloy yung bola. Referee opting to restart in favor for the men in blue.
Still have a little over 10 minutes of a regulation time.
Long ball in the middle. Antilo just covers that easily. Nunez looking for options. Trying to find the space on the side. Saud swings it back to Diaz. Halike has space. Finds his teammate on the left. A strike here to the side netting.
Great passing again from Tuloy FC. They've been very unselfish in this second half. Even in front of the goal, when you have a clear shot, they try to give it to a teammate who has a better opportunity. But we see here, Manila Montet tries to get that transition. They're not giving up. They're still trying to attack here.
Now, Sulit tried to his very best to win that ball. Ordis gets it to Sulit. Tries to flick it forward. Not enough space on that occasion. There's chance here, just wide for Halike. Hadike on a hat trick already. Needs one more goal to complete that. Well, the scoreline is indeed a tough pill to swallow, but Montet still not giving up.
I think they gotta reorganize here. The back line has to get back compact on defense. We see here Tuloy FC getting another attack on transition. Good thing it was cleared out to safety.
Try to play that ball forward. Mistake here. Here comes Pinheiro with a volley. And that sails out. Almost a moment of magic for the Dumagueteño.
Pinheiro trying to capitalize on those transitions. Trying to look for asking the ball from his teammates on the attacking third. Trying to catch Tuloy FC sleeping.
Good coverage there from the number 22. Di Puesto showing some glimpses of strength on that left-hand side. Tuloy FC gets the ball back. Saut. Now to Diaz, who has now become partner for Harry Nunez on that center mid.
In the last 8 minutes, it's Tuloy FC who's setting the pace for the game. They're not rushing it. They're not passing it around too slow. Just keeping the ball where it should be.
The message really is, when you really start clubs, things really take time. You have to go from strength to strength as well. And obviously, you will have to go against the much more established clubs like Tuloy FC, whose players have been the core of their existence, basically. Here comes Halige. A shot here, maybe. Opting to find some balance. Tries to play it back. A shot! And it's 5-0 for Tuloy FC. John Hedson Diaz converted well. And a great performance, overall performance so far for Tuloy FC.
Actually been a very, very dominant play here. Great cutback pass. Diaz taking that shot even though he was kind of pulled back. John Lloyd Halike finds that pass just right in front of the defenders. And I think, again, Manila Montet has to try to be a little more disciplined, especially at the end of towards the last minutes of the game.
Well, there were 3 defenders in his face. None of them reacted on that pass. Halige, really, what a wonderful assist. Could be our man of the match for today, John Lloyd Halike. 2 goals, 1 assist. Maybe a hat-trick with just cover it
Seal
up.
the deal.
Seal the deal, exactly. 5 minutes left into the match. Tuloy FC will still look for those gaps. They will still try to make a goal out of this after the other results from yesterday and today. Who has been your bright spot so far for, who's your best player so far, Jed?
Well, Halike has been showing great game. He's been having a good game today, especially for Tuloy FC. He's been making those, again, just right before this. He made a beautiful assist, scored few goals. Before Manila Montet FC, even though he conceded 5 goals, he's been pretty great from some of those attempts by Tuloy FC. We have MJ Jones. If not for his heroics, could have been higher scoreline here.
Exactly, MJ Jones keeping the ship afloat at the moment. But John Lloyd Halige, his early receptions, his off-ball runs, his passing, just to distract this defense, and scoring goals of his own as well. Has been key for Tuloy FC. Secondary would be Harry Nunez for that leadership just in the midfield, really.
Dictating the pace of the game.
And
trying
also,
to call the shots, connecting the defense from the attack.
and also ito si Justin Lupanco, who already left for the bench. Justin Lupanco made those early forays in the match, assisted that first goal, created plenty of opportunities.
Tuloy here trying to find one more goal. That is comfortably intercepted by Tuloy, by Manila Montet rather.
Villanueva tried to lay off to Antilo. This is Siron Saut. Back to Capistrano. Now Sahor influential in this second half push for Tuloy sa Don Bosco. Here comes Nunez. Tries to play it forward. Nunez again. Cleared away. Here comes Manila Montet. Less than 4 minutes in regulation. Will they get a goal of their own? Or will Tuloy FC get another? Here comes Siron South. Nunez, 1-2. A chance here, covered well by the captain in Vincent Gavino.
I think experience really showed in the last 10 minutes with Manila Montet here trying to get an early shot on goal.
Mo Pinheiro shooting from 40 yards. Really ill-advised at the moment. But he will learn from watching replays of this match. Here comes Cyril South.
Taking his time to find the right pass. Builds it up on the left side, opens the defense. Grazes across the goal.
And I believe that hit the woodwork, if I'm not mistaken. But we will see later on. So we do have substitutions from both teams. Lianer coming in for Mark Alan Ordiz. He just came in on the second half. Gamboa coming in for John Diaz.
Substitution for Manila FC, number 7, Ivers Yose, replaced by number 13, Sherwin Liadu.
Now 4 different goal scorers for Tuloy FC. We have Cyril Saut, John Diaz, Denmark Oracoy, and 2 from John Lloyd Halike. Montet now trying to build on their own pace. Covered well by Villanueva. Antilo was not really bothered as much in this match, but some shots from the second half was good.
Tuloy choosing their passes wisely here. Just playing the ball, the defensive third.
Oh, still, that ball was onside. Here comes Pinheiro. Ball is deflected. Another set piece for Manila Montet.
Pinheiro has been the target man on top here whenever his teammates find the ball or get the ball from Tuloy FC. He's the first man to look for.
Well, the way he moves, he can actually be a real number 10. He had
Just
another
has the
strike.
size and the control for the ball. And again, with Manila Montet with the height advantage here, can they capitalize on that?
Last chance for Montet. A header goes out wide. Like we did mention, Montet did have the size advantage versus Tuloy. It was evident on that play. I believe it was Vincent Gavino who rose up to meet that header.
In a few moments, we'll see how many minutes are added for stoppage time. But we see here on the screen 24 shots for Tuloy FC versus the 7 of Manila Montet. A very dominant performance here. And it's shown we have 2 minutes of added time. Relatively, the play has been going for the whole game. Not much stoppages.
Well, 7 for 24. A stat you will really remember. 5-0 for Tuloy FC. Montet just holding on at the moment. This final 90 seconds of the match. Tuloy FC believes they have one more goal to get here.
Manila Montet trying to stay compact in the middle, not letting Tuloy FC get that space that they want. Great interception right there to stop the attack.
Well, 3 goals in the second half for Tuloy FC. Scored 2 in the first half. Here's a chance. And the foul is called on the substitute in Jan Sahor.
What eventually led to this attack was an avoidable error by the Manila Montet defender there, passing the ball square back to the center defender.
Here comes Montet, a bit of pressure from Tuloy FC. Looking for the open space. Halige, he shoots. But it's blocked. Final sequence to this match for Tuloy FC. Probably might get something, a shot out of this play. Montet now making sure to cover that. They find Halige in the middle. Right to flick that forward. And that's all, folks. It's Manila Montet 0, Tuloy FC 5. Overall comprehensive victory from Tuloy FC. 2 goals from John Lloyd Halige and 3 from 3 others. Very good performance for Tuloy FC.
Very dominant performance. Again, with the possession, they were holding the ball comfortably. They were setting the pace. They were confident on the ball, taking those chances. The 24, I believe, stat of shots just proved their dominance in attack, which led to eventually 5 goals. Could have been more if it weren't for the heroics of Mark James Jones, who really was just showing his presence.
As we see the full times, both teams congratulate each other on the pitch. Good handshakes there. As we wait for the highlights of this match, it was really full on, full control by Tuloy FC. Manila Montet did have a couple of opportunities that were a bit dangerous, but overall, Tuloy FC, Harry Nunez, John Lloyd Halige, and even John Ricky Grizola really showed up and performed well to get this well-deserved 5-0 victory. A good recovery from their first day loss against Maharlika Taguig. But a true performance for the guys from the south of the metro.
At the start of the second half, Manila Montet did have their chances. Let's look at the highlights from the first half. Here, almost tallying the first goal. Again, the second, there was no second ball. But the first goal again by Denmark Orakoy. A great header there. Here's, actually this goal tried to build up the confidence of Manila Montet. That chance tried to build up the confidence of Manila Montet to attack. After that, they've had a couple of opportunities. But here, Tuloy just kept on hitting those shots, capitalizing on mistakes like this one, eventually finding the back of the net 5 times in this game.
Well, Tuloy really, they became very patient, tried to build on the spots, keeping the ball down. Good passing from in between. One of the likes here, Harry Nunez, finds that gap and tries that shot. It has been the story of the game for both squads here. The inexperienced Manila Montet, no, they did fight for what they can, but it really showed near the end. And another goal here from John Lloyd Halique. This is his second goal.
This incredible left foot shot to the bottom right corner by Cyril Saut. And another opportunity to score the goal, hitting the woodwork here. And again, with Tuloy FC, overall during the whole game, they were given those spaces. They've just capitalized on it.
As we take a look.
Another chance here with a great save by MJ Jones. Cyril Saut, on the second half, has been creating a lot of opportunities for Tuloy FC. Great goal here, eventually leading the score to 5-0.
As we turn you over for our 8 cuts man of the match on the side, we'll go over to Nina Alvia. On
Ngayon, ang moment man of the match, si John Lloyd Halique. So John Lloyd, congratulations. Nakadalawang goals ka today. So ano yung mindset mo coming into today's match?
Ang mindset po namin dapat po manalo po kami and then mag-get po namin 3 points, first 3 points po.
May specific reminders ba sinabi ni Coach sa inyo before the game?
Yeah. We need to have a more attempt on goal and then more score, then have a patience.
So ano naman yung mga expectations ninyo for the next few games?
Ang expectation po namin ay, lalo na po sa Cebu, malakas po kasi po. Then, more experience po sila. Paghandaan po namin sila.
Congratulations again and congratulations to the team. Back to you.
Well, thank you so much, Nina and John Lloyd Halique, our 8 cuts man of the match. So, thank you for joining us. Up next is Philippine Army FC versus United City FC. 2 teams coming off defeats, playing in the final match here today in the Philippines Football League. In behalf of Jed Jamate, I'm Ivan Megares. We'll be right back for the continuing coverage of PFL 2024.
People always trying to put me down on the ground, but I never be jealous cause I do right in their mind. In their minds, screw up with me, boy, don't go crying. In their minds, come on at me, boy, there's a fight. In their